Puzzles. Puzzles are a feature on chess.com, which gives you set positions that you have to solve, and solving them boosts your puzzle elo, which is separate from your actual elo. There are more than 500,000 said positions in the database, and probably more to come. Puzzles are a way to train your tactical vision.
If takes, queen e2, queen h4, g3, knight g3, check, c6, queen b7, knight h1, king there.
And be able to spot sequences of moves that allow material gain, and in some cases, a checkmate. A high puzzle elo therefore means that a person is competent at finding hidden patterns that a normal person would struggle to find. However, chess.com only allows 3 puzzles per day, which is pretty bad. To actually get unlimited puzzles, you have to pay for at least a gold membership, which allows you to do unlimited puzzles. Or you could just use Lycus, which has unlimited puzzles for free. Bots. Chess bots are, well, bots. Every bot has a specific strength they play, which is displayed as their elo. Each bot has a unique personality and playstyle. Bots can be a way to train chess, as you can set any amount of elo to it, and you won't have the stress of losing elo while playing. However, only playing with bots will probably not get you better at chess, so it's recommended to mostly play humans and only use bots as a fun way to play chess. On chess.com, there are a handful of bots you can play as a free-to-pay player. However, as expected, to unlock all the bots, you will have to get at least a gold membership. The most famous chess bot has got to be Mittens, with a deceptively low elo of just 1. However, despite looking like the weakest bot ever, it completely destroyed international masters and grandmasters and even was able to give Stockfish a good fight. Game Review. Game Review is a chess.com feature where after you win or lose a chess game, you can click this green button called Game Review. Once you click it, it will open a new tab where your game gets checked by Stockfish. After that's finished, it will give you a detailed report on how your game was and how many blunders, mistakes, and brilliant moves you have played. And as you go by the moves, an AI will give you a description of the move you just played. It also estimates your accuracy, elo, and your performance in each stage of the game. Game Review is a great way to find your weak points and your strong points, and to learn how you play your chess games. Now, you can only use 1 game review per day, and you need at least a silver membership to get unlimited game review. However, there is a free alternative you can use, but before that, consider subscribing, as it really helps me put out high-quality videos for you guys. Okay, the free alternative is wintercat.com, which is a website that you can use for free game review. Chess variants. Chess variants is chess with different rules and pieces than normal chess. It is a really good and refreshing way to get away from the same old chess you always play. The most popular chess variant is Fischer Random, where your pieces are on random squares to begin atomic chess, which is when after you capture a piece, it blows up every piece in its adjacent squares, like here where a rook absolutely demolishes everything. You can also blow up the king, which would make you the winner. King of the Hill, which is when the objective of the game is either to checkmate your opponent's king, or to be the first to put your king in these 4 central squares. And probably the hardest one, which is Fog of War, where you can only see where your pieces control. There are other ones like 4-player chess, duck chess, bug house, crazy house, etc. These are all great variants, but explaining them would take too long. Watch Game. Watch Game is a feature that allows you to watch other people playing chess. You can access it in the chess.com sidebar, and it allows you to watch grandmasters and also type in the chat. This is a good way to just chill and eat Doritos while 2 grandmasters start sweating their balls to try to win the game. You can also trash talk in the chat if you're unemployed. Overall, it's a nice feature that you might have some use with, so just keep that in mind. Puzzle Rush. Puzzle Rush is a feature on chess.com which is similar to puzzles but also very different. Basically, the point is to solve as many puzzles as possible, and if you fail 3 times, you are out of the game. The puzzles start out really easy, but after a while they start getting harder and harder to solve. Puzzle Rush is useful if you play lots of short games like Bullet Chess or Ultra Bullet Chess, which are 1 minute and 30 seconds respectively. This is because if you do lots of Puzzle Rush, your calculation speed will increase a lot, allowing you to find crazy sacrifices in less than a second. Puzzle Rush can also be used as a competition, as in this other chess.com feature called Puzzle Battles, where you do a puzzle rush against someone else and whoever does the most wins the game. Sadly, I know I probably sound like a broken record, but Puzzle Rush can only be used once every day. You need to have at least a gold membership to get unlimited Puzzle Rush daily puzzle. Another puzzle variant. So this one is very simple, and I won't take too long on this one. Basically, in Daily Puzzle, a new puzzle is added every day to solve the puzzle's difficulty. Increases with every passing day, with Monday being the easiest, and slowly it gets harder until Sunday, which is the hardest one, and then the cycle repeats. This is just a fun way to challenge your brain every day. There is also an explanatory video of the puzzle if you want deeper analysis of it, and to really understand what's going on here. If you can't seem to find the move, simply click the hint button, which will show you the piece you gotta move. Friends. Friends are a feature on chess.com which allows you to make friends. Basically, you send a request to your opponent, and if they accept, they get added to your friends list. Making friends is a good thing, obviously, not only on chess.com, but in life too. Having friends makes you better at chess, since if you regularly go against your friends and compete, you are likely to get much better at chess than if you do it alone. It's also just a lot more fun playing with friends, and you can also play in pretty crazy time controls and can trash talk together. It just makes chess a better experience. Just trust analysis. Analysis is a feature on chess.com where you can make any moves for both sides. On the analysis board, there is an eval bar. Basically, how it works is the eval bar says who is winning. Basically, if it says +1, it means white has the advantage of being a pawn up. That does not mean white is actually a pawn up. For example, it is +5 here even though material is equal, because white is dominating with activity and black's pieces are cut off. It also shows you the top computer moves which are made by an extremely powerful chess engine. The analysis board is one of the most useful features there is. You can use it to see what moves are best in an opening, or what move you should have played in the opening. You can even press this button to play against a computer in that position, which means you can train your endgames for free. And fun fact, these videos I make are all using the analysis board. So yeah, overall, this is a really useful tool on chess.com, and it doesn't even cost money to use, so huge W for chess.com. Well, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing, as it really helps me out. And as always, thanks for watching.